Hey Internet, it's Megan, and today I am doing a spoiler-free book review for you guys on RoseBlood by A.G. Howard. Now, I got this in my January Owl Crate, and I'm really excited to talk about it, but before I do, if you like what you see, please don't forget to subscribe and turn on your notifications. That way you get updated whenever I post a video. So as you may have imagined, RoseBlood is a young adult supernatural fantasy based off of The Phantom of the Opera by Gaston Leroux. And it's set in modern times, so it's very different from the Phantom that I've ever read before. But because I'm obsessed, I had to get it, and I was really excited that it came in my Owl Crate because the day before I had been at the bookstore and almost bought it. So glad I had impulse control, which is rare for me. Ever. Anyway, let's go ahead and just jump right in. RoseBlood is the story of a young girl named Rune who is being sent to go study at RoseBlood, which is a school in Paris, or outside of Paris. And this school has a lot of history tied in with the Phantom of the Opera and how it was inspired and things like that. And Rune is totally against being sent to school there, but she does it for her mother, who is getting remarried. And I wish I could say I loved it. I mean, it was enthralling. I read through all of it really quickly, yesterday, in fact, but at the same time, it's probably not going to be one I will reread very often. It's not bad, but not my favorite. um, anyway, the story is she feels possessed by this gift of music. She can't stop herself. Whenever she hears opera music, it forces her to sing. Even if she doesn't even know the language, she still sings it perfectly, which is kind of the supernatural element going on here. But when she gets to RoseBlood, she finds herself being followed by her phantom. And her phantom his main goal is to help her get her song under her control. Now, I can't tell you much more than that because that will spoil everything, but let's just say that there's a conflict of interest going on in the world of the Phantom, and it definitely makes for an interesting, layered read. The peripheral characters themselves were more interesting to me than Rune for the most of the book. I really enjoyed the backstory on some of her friends, and they just really took it from a Mary Sue story into an actual well-written story. But at the same time, it still ran into that roadblock of the character being practically perfect in every way, which is something that I try to avoid. I like flawed characters. I think that there's more to identify with, and yeah. So I did give this a generous 4 out of 5 stars on Goodreads, but my actual rating is 3.5 stars. I do recommend it for anybody who loves The Phantom of the Opera, so go ahead and pick it up. It's actually really good, but unless you're a fan of The Phantom of the Opera, I really wouldn't suggest this first thing. I'd probably pick a different book to suggest first, but it's really good if you do like The Phantom. So that's my rating. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Comment down below, and I guess I will see you guys later.